Welcome to Inspire. I'm your host, Pam Ross. Thanks for popping by. This is a life coaching series featuring a colleague, friend, and certified life coach who I'll be interviewing. Racquel Simpson is a life, love, and confidence coach. She's spoken at women's events as well as been involved as a ministry leader and also business events. Racquel has a degree in life sciences from McMaster University. Thank you so much for joining us. Ooh la la, this one is for the singles. We're discussing what we want and why with regards to a purpose partner. That's right, a partner with whom to do life's purpose. A spin on the norm. Do you have a desire to be in a relationship with a wonderful person? Are you stuck, discouraged, or maybe you haven't finished waiting to meet that complementary person? Well, we're going to take a different approach on this hot topic and tackle some areas to help move forward. In terms of being resilient, being confident, pursuing your dreams and goals, another thing I've learned is that you look back on some past relationships and then it meant the world to you, but now you are so thankful they're out of your life.
Oh, 100%.
And you've matured so much.
100%.
And you've realized, what was I thinking?
Yes.
And who is this person that I've become because I'm better off now than what I was?
Absolutely.
And just realizing and having the faith to believe that better is ahead.
That's so important, Pam, because we can, again, it comes down to perception, so we can choose to look at the example that you just shared. We can choose to be bitter and look at and think about and meditate on all the negative things that that person said and did and what they didn't do, and that can definitely put us in an unhealthy headspace. Or we can choose to look at it as, you know what, that experience was not pleasant. That's the reality, that's fact. However, what came out of that experience enabled me to be more resilient. It enabled me to be stronger. It enabled me to be more empathetic. It enabled me to
bite my tongue.
maybe be very selective in the words that you use when having difficult conversations. Yeah.
Well, how is life being a love coach, being single, and going through all these different trials and tribulations in life and waiting and pursuing your dreams and goals? So what is it that you want to set the stage and the tone in someone's life when it comes to their love life?
Yes. So I am single, so I'm going to speak about this from a singles perspective. I will say that you have to decide in your heart what it is that you want out of a relationship and why do you want it. You know, is simply being married the goal, or are you looking for a purpose partner? Because those are two different things. I can speak for myself. If marriage was the goal for me, then I would have been married in my early 20s. You can find someone to marry you.
True.
But is that something that you want? Or do you want a purpose partner? Someone who, for myself, someone with whom I'm going to have the same vision, that we're going to be, running the same race, so to speak, that we're going to be geared towards achieving the same thing. Do our visions and dreams and our core values align so that we can fulfill together the call and the purpose of God on our lives? That's very different.
That's
than just,
so crucial.
That's very different from just marrying somebody.
I hear you.
Yeah.
We don't want to get married, divorce, married, divorce, married, divorce.
We don't want that, right?
God bless all these people that are resilient from that.
For sure.
And I think that people have been able to overcome and learn that. And there's different, like I said earlier, who I am now is not who I was when I was 20. And I'm so thankful that I've overcome that heartache, that heartbreak, and those relationship trials.
For sure.
Because who I am now, it's like, wow, purpose partner. I'm right with you, sister.
You want a purpose partner, absolutely. And a purpose partner is worth the wait. A purpose partner is worth those nights of...
Those are some good encouragement.
Yeah, a purpose partner is worth those lonely nights, the times when you burst into tears, the times when you are just like, when is it ever going to be my turn?
There's a lot of that now. Even with the statistics in Canada, I did a research on them and it showed a lot of the women that are having babies are in their 30s.
Yeah.
And that's different than a few generations ago.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a total different world. So we need to mentor and we need to coach each other's into that victory and into that triumph, because we don't want to be on the other end of the statistics where we're taking anxiety pills and depression pills. We want to overcome any emotion, any healing, any challenges, mental health. You know?
Yeah.
I don't want to have to go through that. I want to try to be confident in who I am as a person.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of us skip that. Don't you?
I believe that a lot of people skip it because, again, it comes down to perception. How do you perceive this season of singleness?
Mm-hmm.
If you perceive it as a life sentence that is horrible,
I've been there. I'm gonna admit that.
Sure,
I have this desire.
Moments. We have our moments.
To have a family, to have a husband.
Sure, but if we perceive it as something that is punishment, like God is punishing us and He is withholding this blessing from us, then yeah, it's easy to become anxious. It's easy to want to take things and matters into our own hands. It's easy for us to want to make something happen. However, if we perceive this season of singleness as a time of preparation for our purpose partner, then it gives us that encouragement that no, there's a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm doing this because I know what the end goal is in mind, and I'm being strategic so that when I meet that person, there's nothing that, there's no barriers in terms of us needing to delay or needing to work more on some things that I could have been working on while I was single, but I refused to. It's like, no.
Wow, being intentional.
We need to be intentional. We want, when we meet, and we want to be two whole people accomplishing the call over our lives together.
Yes.
And that can only happen when we choose to deal with the hurts and pains and experiences of our past.
Mm-hmm. Keep pressing on. Perseverance is key. I'm doing some self-talk here too. I really am. Let's recap. Having goals, learning from past relationships, and having a vision to achieve great dreams and core values will bring us into alignment. This will help lead us to a purpose partner. I love the saying, don't grow weary in well-doing, because at the proper time, we will reap a reward if we do not give up. Do not give up. I think it applies to this very situation as to how we can be productive with our time and maximize it while being single. Having a purpose partner will be worth the wait. We got this, and through it all, we will overcome.